What is going on, guys? It is the Cinemax and you're back for another video. And today we are back for our week 3 prep versus the Santa Cruz Psyducks and Seabass. I'm gonna try to stop saying a lot, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we're gonna be facing Seabass, a good friend. Go make sure to check him out. It will be in his stuff will be in the description below. His Twitter, YouTube, and his Twitch. And yeah, we're just gonna hop right into this prep. Shoot, are we gonna open up the thing? Oh, dang. Give me a sec. What? That's not what I wanted. Gold. Give it a sec. But yeah, he has a very, very scary team, especially one mon in particular, which he just picked up. As of week 3, he dropped Braviary for Swellow, which is very, very scary. Spec Swellow completely just destroys my team with the Boom Burst and Heat Wave and stuff. So I'm extremely, extremely scared of that. Here's his team though, right here. Togetic, Gligar, Swellow, Metagross, Hydreigon, Miltank, Hitmontop, Rotom, Heat, Chestnut, Suicune, and Silvally. And keep in mind, in this league, you have all typing, so we could run any typing if you wanted to bring Silvally. While we have Victini, Mungus, Jolteon, we dropped Primarina for Vaporeon this week. Although it's sad because I really wanted to use Primarina, but it's just so slow, and even with Scar, it's just kind of weird. And it's one of those mons where you need to have an item such as Specs in order to boost up its attack, so it really can dent holes into its team. Registeel, Sneasel, Lando, Gengar, Tyranium, Golbat, and Hitmonchan. So everything else is the same. So this is the team I decided to bring. PK Thunder, the Jolteon, is our first mon up. With the Assault Vest, Volt Absorb, Volt Whip, Synchronize, Hidden Power Ice, and Signal Beam. I'm running Assault Vest because that allows me to live a Boomber from the Swellow, and I OHKO with Volt Switch easily. So I decided to run that. Synchronize in order to touch the Rotom Heat without having to waste Hidden Power, because I felt like I needed HP Ice for other things on his team. So I decided to bring HP Ice, So I decided to bring Synchronize just for the Rotom Heat. Then I have Ice, Hidden Power Ice. Gosh, I can't talk. For the Chestnut and for the Hydreigon and Gligar and Togetic. And then also I have Signal Beam as my last move for the Hydreigon and the Chestnut. Yes, that's all. Why do I still have Signal Beam? HP Ice. There's not much need for it. Oh, I was gonna run Shadow Ball for Metagross, I believe, but it's because he had like a lot of switch-ins: Swellow, Miltank, Hydreigon. Yeah, those 3 for it. Shadow Ball. That's why I decided to run Signal Beam over it. And then this is the set we're gonna be running. 36 in HP because we had that left over because I only ran 220 speed, Timid, in order to speed creep the Swellow, max speed, Timid, Swellow, and then 2v2 in special attack. Next we have V Aipom, our Victini, holding the choice Scarf, Victory Star, obviously. Blue Flare, Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam, and U-Turn. Blue Flare for our main stab, being able to hit many things very, very hard, depending on the Silvally type. It's going to hit hard. Chestnut, Rotom P, it still does a butt ton. Hitmontop. I decided to bring Special because he has things such as the Rotom Heat, which is and the Hitmontop, which are, I believe he's probably going to run a Fizdef, although he definitely could run the Rotom. He's special defensive, but Hitmontop would be able to take V-Crates alright, even after an Intimidate, so I decided to run special. So yeah, that's why I did that. Blue Flare, obviously, for main stab. I have Thunderbolt to hit, like, Togetic, Swellow. It's mostly for the Suicune than anything. And then Dazzling Gleam to hit things such as the Chestnut and the Hydreigon. And then U-Turn, obviously, for initiative. 12 in HP, 252 attack adamant, and 244 in speed. That speed creeps a Hydreigon, and then I puts the rest in there. Next we have Kuro here, our Sneasel with the Babiri Berry and her Focus. Babiri Berry allows me to live a Bullet Punch and possibly a Meteor Mash at full from an Adamant Metagross. And with that, a Fake Out, getting off like a knockoff and stuff to knock off like maybe an Assault Vest, because I prep with Seabass every week other than this week obviously, and I know we really like to run Assault Vest on Metagross. Although if you want to bring rocks, he might bring on that, so that's definitely a possibility. But just being able to hit it with a knockoff of, and taking a Bullet Punch wouldn't be like bad. Knockoff, Ice Shard, Icicle Crash, and Fake Out is my set. Knockoff obviously for main Dark Stab, as well as Icicle Crash being for stab. I didn't really need any other move other than my 2 stabs, because as you can see, Ice, 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 Dark, Ice, either Hitmontop walls me, but I'm not going to stay in on a Hitmontop. Dark, Ice, Suicune is dark, but I'm probably not going to stay on a Suicune because it just hits so hard, and then Silvally also just kind of depends on the typing. And then I just decided to bring Icicle Crash because I needed just for I guess a priority, and then Fake Out because I didn't need a 4th move at all. So I decided, if I can get Fake Out off and then maybe a knockoff, and then I might be able to get off something else like Ice Shard, that wouldn't be bad, getting off all that damage onto something. So I decided to bring that. 252 Adamant, 244 244 speed, and 4 and everything else because I had them left over awkwardly. The reason I'm running 244 is to outspeed Hydreigon, because I can outspeed Swallow no matter what, so I just decided to bring this. Next we have Fat Bat, the Golbat here with the Eviolite Infiltrator, Air Slash, Defog, Roost, and Toxic. Air Slash, I'm running it special rather than like a Brave Bird, because one, I really want to keep Fat Bat at more health, and also because Chestnut and Hitmontop are very physically defensive, so if I bring it special with Air Slash, that just that's just better for me overall. Defog to get rid of hazards, because I'm going to be swapping a lot this game, especially with Wish Passing on Vape and Volt Switch on Jolteon, and then these two being weak to rocks as well as Fat Bat. I really need to get rid of hazards. More specifically Stealth Rocks if you decide to bring them. Roost to keep up health, and Toxic just to kind of dwindle things down, such as the Suicune, the Hitmontop, Rotom, stuff like that. And I decided to bring Special Defense because Silvally could be either, so that's not a good example, but Chestnut, his physical attackers being Chestnut, Hitmontop, Miltank, Metagross, and I guess a Gligar, although probably only going to bring Knockoff, and maybe EQ, but we don't get affected by EQ. So the main ones being Metagross, Miltank, Hitmontop, and Chestnut. Chestnut and Hitmontop, we were taking hella hits from. Like, we're good there. It just comes down to Miltank and Metagross. Metagross we aren't doing much damage to anyways. So there's no reason, like, Zen Headbutt's going to be doing a lot even if we're Fizz Def, so there's not much reason to be running Fizz Def for it. And then Miltank, we have other things. Like, Miltank doesn't hit too hard. So, like, it does hit hard, but I'm pretty sure we take hits really well, especially if we didn't set up any curses. And because I feel like he's going to bring it more defensively anyways. So that's the set we're going to be bringing. We're bringing Special Defensive, 254 in HP, 252 Special Defense, and 12 in Speed. Calm Nature. Next we have Vape Nation, the Vaporeon. Leftovers with the Water Absorb, Toxic, Wish, Protect, and Scald. Toxic to Toxic other walls to try to switch in on us and kind of whittle them down. Wish to keep health up or to keep Vaporeon at higher health, as well as our team. Maybe if we lose Fat Bat later in the game and we can't get rid of rocks, we can Wish Pass into Aipoms to keep it up and allow us to switch into rocks a little bit more. Protect to get our Wish safely, as well as Toxic Stalling and Scald for stab. 252, I'm running it also special because it's kind of the same. It's kind of the same situation as Chestnut to an extent. Like, a lot of his big threats, Hydreigon and Swallow in specific, and Rotom are special, or at least they're going to be special if they're, like, that's why they're threatening, because they're going to be special, and hurts my team a lot. So I decided to bring it specially off. Also, Chestnut's going to be doing a lot with his physical presence, even if I am physically defensive. So I decided not to bring it. Hitmontop, I go into Fat Bat 100%. Miltank, between the two of them, I could definitely take it on. And Metagross, just in Headbutt. So I'm going to have to play around it a little bit, but Vaporeon should be doing alright. As long as I can possibly get a Skull Burn on it, I should be alright. And then I ran Max HP, Max Spadaf for in defense. Lastly, we have Plum here with the Cobra Berry, Curse Body, Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, Sledge Wave, and the Destiny Bond. I decided to run Cobra Berry because that allows me to live a Dark Pulse at full from a Hydreigon, and then I can kill with the Dazzling Gleam. Shadow Ball and Sledge Wave obviously for stab. It hits his entire team very, very hard, except for the... It's everything, honestly. Yeah, it just hits anything, and then Dazzling Gleam is just to secure the kill on the Hydreigon. And then Destiny Bond, in case we want to try to take something down. 92 in HP, 252 special attack, 164 timid. This speed allows me to outspeed Hydreigon, max special attack, and then 92 lets me, just gives me more HP since I have left over. This is the team we're going to be bringing. I'm going to be battling Seabass in a little here. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like, make sure to like and subscribe. But anyways, guys, this has been the next thing. I'm out. Peace.